Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching The Legend of Korra. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episodes 3 and 4 of season 4 of The Legend of Korra, and Toph is back. I was so excited to see her. It really hit me emotionally. Obviously her calling Korra Twinkle Toes. Friendships lasting lifetimes. Okay, do you think friendships can transcend lifetimes? Absolutely they can. Korra not having the connection to the past avatars makes me so sad, because I would love for somehow an Aang to come through and see Toph again. I think that's mostly just for me, not even for Toph. Like, I want to see it. But I think, still Korra being a reincarnation of Aang, and hearing Toph call her Twinkle Toes, and it's so good to see you again, Twinkle Toes, as she can't see. So there was so much that just happened in a 10-second little snippet of the show, that I am focusing so much on that, because Korra's avatar spirit, the zombie spirit of avatar states of past, I don't even know, led her to Toph. And I don't know if Toph is just here to teach her a lesson, kind of like Yoda in the swamps of Dagobah kind of stuff, or if she's going to be around for a while. But I do feel like her spirit leading her here, that there's a lesson to be learned. And, Korra's been through it. She has been broken. She's been beaten. She's watched people go and flourish, and their lives have changed and gotten better. And other people are helping the world without her, and they don't even need her. And the thing is that they do. They do, especially because of the introduction of Kuvira. And I don't know if Kuvira is necessarily this big bad evil, but I know she doesn't make me feel good. And I know that I don't like the way she treats people. So I'm kind of on the side of caution of being she's who we're gonna battle and fight for this season. I want Korra to have her confidence back. She was with Katara, and Katara helped her learn to walk and helped her regain her strength and was healing her, and I love that. But she's still kind of haunted by Zahir, and maybe even Unalaq and Aman, and all of the past things that have happened to her. It's bound to come to a head. You can only take so much before it starts affecting you, and definitely having her physicality taken from her ability to walk, feed herself, dress herself, all of those things. I don't want to say that it's a humbling experience for her, but it's a very broken and sad experience, because she was so strong and she was so powerful and she could do so many things, and it's relearning all over again. The fact that this girl has gone through this much, her losing her bending ability at the end of season 1 and then getting it back, and then her uncle being the one that was turning on her in season 2, and the whole spirit world issue, and it was a lot. And then for her to be in the state that she was at the end of the last season and where she was at the beginning of the season, even though there was this huge time jump, she's still struggling. And I love that they did that, because trauma does not go away by just, oh, well, now that I've learned to walk, I'm all better. It's all the stuff that's inside. I'm looking forward to seeing what Toph has to say about that and how she can help Korra with that, because, Toph's been through her own stuff. So, and I don't know what else Toph has been through since we've seen her. We've kind of gotten that secondhand. I want it out of Toph's mouth. I want Toph to tell us exactly what went down, and why she did what she did, and what she was feeling, and how that can relate to Korra. I'm very excited for it. But, speaking of Kuvira, I don't like the way she makes me feel. I don't like the way she treats people. I don't know if it's a power grab, because from last season, she seemed like she was a non-character. There was really nothing to be concerned about. And then I even remember at the end of last season, when there was one episode within a 30-second span, they said her name twice, and Sue's no, you stay behind, and she had introduced herself to, I think maybe Tenzin or Zuko, I forget which one it was. It didn't seem like it was a big deal. I was all of a sudden they're saying this character's name. it didn't seem like she was mad that she wasn't going with Sue to help fight, Zahir and all of them. So I don't know what started her down this path, and I don't know what's going to happen when she gets all of the villages or states or whatever, signed onto this protection thing that she's coming up with, because she's the uniter. I feel like she's the conqueror. I feel like she is the dictator. So I'm a little worried, and the fact that Varric is with her, like, obviously he goes where the technology is and he's the money, he bankrolls things, and I like Varric a lot, but he kind of gets involved with people that are sus. Besides Asami, and I'm so glad that Asami is like thriving and she's doing so great in this world, but I worry about Kuvira, and I know I'm supposed to, because she's given us reasons to be worried about it. But I worry about Bolin being with Kuvira, being influenced by Kuvira, because like Opal was upset about it. Opal doesn't want to be, around Bolin if he's going to be this person with Kuvira, and he just wants to help people. And he sees it as himself helping people. And I get that about Bolin. He doesn't really look at depth so much as like everything. He just takes it at face value. It's like, oh, look, we came, we saw, we beat these guys up. We're helping this village. We're protecting them. Cool. Yay. We're helping people. Here's things. Here's food. Here's this. But the politics of it is something I think kind of goes over his head. And it's not lost on Opal, especially because Opal's brother is now engaged to Kuvira, and apparently Sue didn't know this. Apparently nobody knew about this. Again, I don't know what Kuvira's motivations are, but if Opal doesn't trust her, the nicest person in the world, sus. We also have the rest of the airbenders, with Jinora now being an airbending master. She's got her tattoos. Milo, he's got hair. He's a man. Kinda. We didn't get Boomy. I think I said that at the end of the last one, like, where the hell is Boomy? But I'm sure he's out and about doing airbender things and being, I don't know if we're calling them nomads. I think they're nomads. Acolytes. He's a nomad. Yes. But, we did see Kai and Opal kind of helping. I hope that, like, kind of like we catch up with some of the other people, because, like, again, the whole airbending nation coming back is just so exciting to me. And it's like, I don't know if Toph knows. Like, she's down in a hole in a swamp. Does she know that there's airbenders? Like, is that something that Korra gets to tell her? Like, does that, like, make Toph, like, just so incredibly excited about Aang's dream coming true? Or is Toph like, oh, more twinkle toes? Like, I don't know. I want to know. I want to know everything that Toph thinks about everything. That would just be... I don't know if we're gonna get that or not. I just now thought of that. That's exciting to me. But like, there's so many things that are going on. Mako is with the Earth Prince, soon to be king. There's a coronation that's supposed to happen. Wu seems kind of like, at first I was like, what a douche, because of the way he was like hitting on Asami. But like, also, I just think he's just kind of like been pampered his whole life. Like, he doesn't have any like real life experience, and like he's every day was a spa day, and every day was just wonderful and great. And I don't know if he's the guy for the job, but now Mako is stuck with him. He's stuck being his bodyguard. That sucks for Mako, but I think it's very entertaining for us. I don't know why I love a tortured Mako, because like his torture is just him simply not getting to do something he wants to do, or being around somebody maybe he doesn't like. And I think it's very enjoyable. I look forward to it a lot. Let's see, what else? Who else is up to shenanigans and no good? Well, we have to catch up with Sue. We got a little bit from Lin, but like now that Toph is back, like both of those girls are at the forefront of my mind of like, your mother has been found. What now? So guys, I am super excited to get into this episode, so let's go. I'm so excited for Toph.
A spirit led Korra to the swamp, where she met Toph Beifong. Will this earthbending master be the key to Korra regaining her avatar mojo?
Probably. Whip her into shape. Oh, the coronation. So we're not even starting with that.
So then the crowds are gathered, all excited to see my coronation. It's the most dynamite 6-hour show you've ever seen in your life.
6 hours?
Shouldn't you be getting ready to I don't know, rule the whole nation?
Uh-huh.
Now, don't get yourself in a tizzy. I'll have ministers for
guy.
all that.
This
no,
guy.
sir, Mako. When we get to bossing, say, it'll just be two kooky pals living the life.
No.
Yay.
You can't put bleachers there. There won't be enough room for the dates of the badger moles. Look, it's gonna go like this.
Okay.
I see the prince is becoming accustomed
He's
to the
like
burdens
Cusco.
of leadership.
You know royals, they love a ceremony.
I'm concerned about reports I've heard regarding Kuvira's growing military.
Mm-hmm.
They say she's throwing some of her dissenters into prison camps.
Well, she'll be stepping down tomorrow. We can worry about correcting any
I
of the mistakes
doubt
we've had.
it.
And you're not worried about her handing power over to Prince Wu?
Uh-huh.
She gave me her word that she'd step down.
Great.
Still, I'd feel a lot better if Korra were here.
Uh-huh. It's so Cusco.
You gotta help me get back into Avatar fighting shape. The world needs me.
Get over yourself. The world doesn't need you one bit.
But while I've been the Avatar, I've stopped some really bad people from doing some really bad things.
I worked my butt off busting criminals. But did that make crime disappear? Nope. If there's one thing I learned on the beat, it's that the names change, but the street stays the same.
She's not wrong.
Basically, you're saying that everything I've ever accomplished has been pointless. I
Yeah.
thought Beifong was grumpy.
She lost
I'm
hope.
the original Beifong.
Yes, you are.
You're not gonna train me?
Well, I was planning on soaking my feet in mud for a few weeks.
Weeks.
But I can't stand you being so pathetic and getting your butt kicked all the time. All right. I guess I can help.
Thank you!
You want to hug something? Go hug a tree. We're here to work.
Mm. Stop cutting to this crap. I want to watch Toph.
Hello, Republic City! Bolin is back!
Oh!
And Eska's also here.
I see you have replaced me with a new girlfriend. Well done. She seems very threatening.
She
Oh,
is.
no, that's Kuvira. She's kind of my boss.
Boss, girlfriend, same thing.
There's been a mistake, Your Eminence. We have you and your brother booked in the same room with only one bed.
It's no mistake. Desna sleeps in the tub.
Oh. I missed her.
Raiko must have turned purple when Kuvira made him pardon me of my alleged crimes.
I was wondering how he was here.
Bolin!
Oh, my boys.
My little brother got all important.
I see myself in the mirror sometimes and I think I'm in trouble before I realize it's only me.
I've been working for Wu.
Poor Mako. I take it back. I don't want him to be tortured.
I hope I'm not out of order saying this. You're pretty easy on the eyes
Oh,
for a
boy.
military type. I'll put in a good word for you with the hotel staff. Maybe get you a little upgrade.
We've reserved the presidential suite. I had you moved out.
Wait, what?
We moved you into a very nice junior suite on the 7th floor.
Junior suite?
Oh, boy.
Something you should know about me. I always get what I want.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, girl. That's what I'm afraid of.
Where have you been? My coronation is in 10 minutes. Where are the 7 sacred chests of exquisite finery? Where are my grandfather's taffeta
You're
pantaloons?
so excessive.
Sadly, most of the royal things were looted after the queen was removed from office. So your coronation may not have some of the usual items, like the crown.
Or anything else.
How can you have a coronation without a crown?
We still have one of the royal jewels we can pin on you.
Is that an earring?
An earring?
Think of it more as a royal brooch.
Are you telling me that there are no dancing badger moles? No acrobat bell ringers? No horn-blowing announcery guy?
Just try on the brooch, Your Grace. You'll see it will look beautiful.
Don't touch me.
Oh boy. What a brat. I enjoyed that. Oh, Toph, I love you. She's tough. She's not gonna take it easy on you. Is that a squirrel frog?
Tell me what you did wrong.
I was thinking that you were gonna...
Exactly. You were thinking.
I feel like my dad said that a couple times, and I'm like, well, I thought. And he's like, well, that's your first problem. You were thinking. More mud.
Pathetic. Of all the avatars I've worked with, you're by far the worst.
And the second.
I know that's only one other avatar, but still.
Oh.
It seems like you're enjoying having someone around to beat up an awful lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the swamp benders out here really can't take a punch.
What made you want to drop out and disconnect from the rest of the world?
Yeah,
I'm more connected to the world than you've ever been. The roots and vines, they run all over the world. I can see Sue and Lynn, Zalfu and Republic City. I see everything.
Wow. Oh.
You're blind compared to me.
Good to have you back, girl.
Now rise, Wu of the Hooting dynasty. Long may you reign.
Go Woo.
For your service to the realm, I would like to present you with the Kyoshi Medal of Freedom, which was somehow not stolen, unlike the royal pinky rings.
Pinky rings, really, my dude.
Thank you. And if you don't mind, I'd like to say a few words.
Oh, I'd love to hear
Why
it.
not? We've got 6 hours to fill.
It was the pathetic rule of kings and queens that caused the Earth Kingdom to descend into such incredible disarray.
She's not wrong.
It's taken me 3 years to get it back on track, and there's no way I will allow it to slip back into the Dark Ages.
Mm-hmm.
The Earth Kingdom is no more, and from here on out, this man has no authority.
Wait, what? But I just got the royal brooch!
Well, yeah, we knew that was
I
coming.
have created a new Earth Empire, bringing about a new era of prosperity for my people.
With force and aggression.
Anyone who crosses our borders or stands in our way will be crushed.
Worst coronation ever.
Sorry, buddy. Am I? I don't think so.
Won't this turn all the world leaders against us?
Relax, kid. What can they do? This train has left the station.
Okay,
and we're
Varric.
on the track.
We knew his involvement was something like that.
Now that's a nice-looking hunk of spirit vine. Let's take it back to the lab and get it stabilized immediately.
Spirit vine. Interesting.
I'm just not sure about this whole empire thing.
Yeah.
It seems pretty aggressive. And what was that part about the crushing?
That was just some tough rhetoric to let people know that we mean business.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, conflict is the last thing I want. Will you help me make history, Bolin?
Oh, Bolin. You know your heart's not in it.
I'll stand by you.
Thank you.
We need to talk.
Yes, you do.
Can you give us the room, please?
I met with the world leaders, and I've come as their representative.
Tell your world leaders to stay out of Earth Empire business.
You're just another tyrant. And don't pretend the people put you where you are. I know what happens to cities who don't want to hand over control to you.
Then you know what's coming for Zalfu.
Oh my god. Oh wow. That'll be a fight.
I know you must be crushed, not getting to come back to Ba Sing Se
So
with
crushed.
Don't worry about me. I'll find a way to make it.
He'll land on his feet. Perfectly fine.
me. Okay, I just have to go on. Let's go shopping.
You're not the king or you're not the prince. Like, with what money?
You aren't going to keep working for Kuvira now that she's going against the wishes of the entire world, are you?
Kuvira is helping out all the poor people in the Earth Empire. This is for the best.
Mm-mm.
We've done a lot of good, and we're making history.
By crushing anyone who gets in your way?
That was just some tough rhetoric to let the people know that we mean business. I mean, Kuvira is basically just like Korra. She might seem hard to deal with, but it's just because she's so passionate and believes in what she's doing.
It seems like she's just a dictator who's taking the Earth Kingdom by force.
Thank you.
Okay, so you think your new best friend in there would be a better leader than Kuvira?
No.
Well, no, but still...
Still what? I'm gonna go back to my awesome train where we bring freedom wherever we go. Enjoy licking the king's boots in your junior suite!
Jeez, Bolin.
can't believe him.
I know. Insulting another man's suite? Ugh, it's beneath low.
I'm tired of him. I'm very, very tired of him.
That was terrible.
Oh, maybe for you, I had a great time. I never realized how much I missed tormenting the Avatar. I wish you were putting up more of a fight, but it was still fun.
You were tossing me around like a rag doll all day long.
I know.
Delightful for her.
I'm an old lady. Imagine me in my prime. I would have destroyed you.
I just don't understand why I can't get back to my former self.
Probably carrying around that metal doesn't help.
What metal?
The little bits of metal poison stuck in your body. Are you trying to tell me you can't feel metal in your own body? You really are the worst Avatar ever.
Oh,
I thought you got it all out.
Oh, my girls never really picked up metal bending all that well, if you ask me.
That's been my problem this
They're
entire
phenomenal.
time. I gotta get it out. You can get it out for me, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think you're talking to?
She's the OG metal bender.
Then we'll hit the boutiques in the upper ring.
Poor Mako. I can't believe this is your friend. Oh.
Where did you get those shirts?
Ace is right. Kuvira is my hero. They're selling them over there.
They're selling Kuvira t-shirts?
This is the Little Ba Sing Se Fashion Mall, and I'm the little king here.
Stop it, little king!
We need to get you out of here.
Yeah. Thank you, Mako. Haven't seen him firebend in a hot second. Like, literally. Oh.
The throne!
Is this a restaurant? Oh, man.
Hey!
I was like, did we go to Ba Sing Se all of a sudden?
You'll have another birthday next year, but I'll never have this day back
Oh
again!
my god.
Okay, you're losing.
Yeah, a little bit.
This is the worst day of my life!
Oh, sorry, baby.
Kuvira might be a power-crazed dictator, but at least she spent the last few years working hard to make the Earth Kingdom somewhat better. If you were an Earth Kingdom citizen, do you think you're the kind of person you want as your king? What have you ever done for your people?
Thank you, Mako.
You're right.
Uh-huh.
No one ever talked to me like that before.
Needs it.
I guess I'm just a joke who got what he deserved.
What you deserve.
Let's get you out of here and back to someplace safe.
Carry me?
No.
If you want me to bend out this metal, you need to relax.
I am relaxed.
No, you're not.
Oh, seriously? Your body is like a twisted tree trunk.
Just do it. I'm ready.
Let's do this, girl. Uh-huh.
It wouldn't hurt if you would just relax. Stop fighting me.
I'm not fighting.
I know, girl. I know.
All right, that's it. You're going to have to do this yourself. Clearly, you want to keep the metal in there.
Oh.
Why would I want poison inside me?
Maybe so you have an excuse not to go back to being the Avatar. If you don't get better, you can't do your job, so you don't have to worry about getting hurt again.
What? That's ridiculous.
That's probably
Whatever.
true.
When you want it out, you can bend it out. I can't deal with all your issues for you.
Wait.
Wow.
What am I supposed to do now?
How should I know? Ask the spirit that brought you here. The good news is, if you're looking for a place where no one will bother you, you picked the best swamp in the world.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Conflict is coming to the Earth Kingdom, and we need to find the Avatar. Can I count on you three to bring Korra home?
You can count on one of us.
Oh.
I don't know about these two ladies.
Harsh, Milo. I think those three kids could do anything. Yeah, what's up with this root? And then I was thinking about Toph saying that, like, she talks through the roots, or she keeps an eye on Sue and them.
This is going to change everything.
How so? So excited for it.
can't go with them.
Raiko asked me to stay here and help figure out this Kuvira problem.
Mom, we'll be fine. Grandpa Aang and his friends were around our age when they traveled the world.
Absolutely.
Well, at least I won't have to worry about you starving out there.
Mom, we're going to be in the wild. We don't need your food.
No, take the food.
But I made your favorite treat.
Sweet buns with happy faces on them? I guess we're not officially on the road yet. This one is smudged. I can't eat this.
Come on, Milo.
You know, sometimes things get smudged in the wild.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Were you able to get a read on Korra yet?
No, but once we're further out, I'll be able to hone in on her spiritual energy.
Remember, Janor is in charge.
I answer to no man or girl, even if she does have tattoos.
Milo.
Now let's move out, soldiers.
Pepper, yip yip.
Pepper. Oh. They're gonna be just fine. With Milo there, they will be just fine. Oh. I love that the kids are traveling on the back of a bison. Good job, Pepper.
If you get through the Korra, tell her I said hi.
Iki. Scared the
Do you feel
crap out of
anything
me.
Pokey and I are going to go into town and find out if anyone's seen Korra. Sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah.
Enough chit-chat. You can hold the picture of Korra I drew. Wow. I didn't know you could draw.
Oh, wow.
You don't know a lot of things about me, sister.
I'm impressed.
Let's roll.
I love this so much. I love these kids. I was like unsure in the first season, and I love them.
Well, aren't you an adorable little thing?
I'm not adorable. I'm dangerous.
Dangerously cute with those cheeks.
Aww. This never happened.
The Avatar? We still have one of those? I haven't seen her, kid.
No.
Sorry.
On Janora, tap into the spirits and find her in the swamp.
Can I trust you? I guess so. I'm on a top secret mission to find the Avatar. Top secret mission, huh? It's been pretty dangerous. I've seen some things. Really? What kind of things? Crazy things.
Are you trying to impress a girl, Milo?
What should I call you other than beautiful? I'm Tuyen. Nice to meet you.
Okay, Tuyen.
Milo found a girlfriend. Go away, Iki.
Janora's been looking for you. We're moving on.
Looks like you gotta get back to your mission. Good luck, Milo. Thanks a lot, Iki. You drove away the love of my life.
That's very dramatic of him.
Janor, Iki, it's Korra. Where?
It's just a photo of Korra.
That picture.
Pretty neat, huh? She came by here about 6 months ago.
Then where did she go?
Oh, I don't know, but she wasn't looking too good.
Iki, this is all your fault.
Oh, God.
What? I didn't do anything. Exactly. You need to start pulling your weight.
Whoa.
That goes for you too, so-called leader.
Milo.
Remember when he used to be so nice and sweet?
And tooted a lot? No.
Tell me the story about how you taught Aang to earthbend.
I threw some rocks at the Avatar. He got all whiny, and Sokka fell in a hole.
What about the time you guys took down the Fire Lord?
Yeah.
That must have been epic.
It was hot. I was on a blimp, and I think a giant turtle showed up. Wow, what a day.
Jeez,
Okay,
Toph.
you're terrible at telling stories.
Absolutely.
Quit making all that racket. Why don't you go and collect some mushrooms for dinner?
You got it.
Make sure you get the big slimy ones. They're the tastiest.
So maybe she didn't come here to be enlightened. Maybe she just ran away. Like, she's doing nothing all day. Like, she's not trying to, like, get in touch with something.
My name's Milo. I like to throw away food and fart at inappropriate moments.
Yep, that's Milo.
I'm Janora. I'm so above it all because I'm meditating all the time.
I don't know about that, girl.
I'm sorry. I didn't see you there.
Oh!
You dropped your breakfast!
They got the same wings! Oh! Icky. Poor thing. Oh.
You're trespassing. Hold it right there.
Uh-oh.
Tell us what you're doing in the Earth Empire.
I've been traveling with my brother and sister. It's our first big mission, and my dad Tenzin is counting on us. But if we don't find the Avatar, he's gonna be really disappointed.
Can I talk to you for a second? If we capture these 3 airbender kids and bring them to Kuvira, I bet we get a big-time promotion.
You mean we'd get out of this dump?
Where's your campsite?
Why do you want to know?
We just want to get the family back together again. Maybe we could sit everybody down and have a nice plate of macaroons.
Where did you get those?
I found a whole sack of food down by the river.
Oh, Milo.
That's our sack of food!
Where are your brother and sister?
I don't want to see them. I'd rather hang out here with you guys. Hit me with one of those macaroons.
Iki turning the tables just a little bit. Oh. Yeah, all this trauma she's still living with. Oh. What happened there?
I hope you're hungry because we found some... We found some berries.
Ugh. Appetizing.
Looks like you got some bad berries.
They're fine. I just ate too many of them because they're so delicious.
Oh God. You look crazy.
It seems pretty lonely out here. Where is everybody else?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, he's just upset because Kuvira's taking all the troops to Zaofu and we had to stay here.
Well, it's the last city left, and then the whole Empire will be united. And you know there's going to be a huge party afterwards.
It's tough to be left out, huh?
Look at her working these guys.
My brother and sister are always leaving me out of fun stuff. We're supposed to be looking for the Avatar together, but they won't even let me help.
Well, that's not fair. Maybe we can help you out. Where have you looked for her?
We've been traveling down the west coast. What about this place?
Oh, that's the swamp. No one goes there.
Don't get discouraged, Iki. I know you're gonna find her. Now let's get you out of those ropes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. She got all that information.
Why did you do that? I had everything under control. I just found our food, and I have an idea where Korra is.
Yeah.
You do? Then let's get going. Hold on.
Aww.
Sorry my brother and sister knocked you out.
Macaroons.
Iki just pulling her arms up out of the rope to like look at the map is like perfect.
You got my dinner yet?
No, this swamp, it did crazy things to my mind. I had visions of all the times my enemies hurt me.
Yeah, I figured something like that might happen.
Oh, really?
What? You wanted me to see those visions? You were one twisted old lady, you know that?
Look, I know you want to get better. And so does the swamp. It can sense you're out of balance. It'll teach you what you need to learn. If you're open to listening.
Okay, Swamp. I'm all ears.
You said you saw your past enemies. You ever consider maybe you could learn something from them?
Oh.
Sounds like the Swamp's messing with your mind, too.
No, she's got a point.
What did Amon want? Equality for all. Unalak, he brought back the spirits. And Zahir believed in freedom.
I guess.
The problem was those guys were totally out of balance, and they took their ideologies too far.
Absolutely.
Okay, fine. But that doesn't explain why they keep hunting me.
You can't expect to deal with future enemies if you're still fighting the old ones.
Maybe you're right, but how am I supposed to move on?
Boy, you avatars sure need a lot of hand-holding. Get up.
Jeez. I'm so happy she's back. She's harsh, but like she's just like matter of fact and straight to the point.
There is an enormous amount of spiritual activity here, but I don't feel Korra.
Well, that's what we get for listening to Iki.
We just got here. Let's at least look around.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Iki, but I'm with Milo on this. I don't think we're going to find her here. Let's go, Pepper.
Iki, jump off. Oh. Well, we've seen this before. Is it gonna be the swamp people again?
Why did those stupid vines pull us in here anyway?
Because they want us here. I'm telling you, Korra's got to be close.
I still don't sense Korra.
Well, you haven't sensed her the entire time we've been looking for her.
Next time we go on a mission, it's going to be boys only. Just Pokey and me.
Oh, poor Iki. Wow.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The roots of the banyan grove tree spread out for miles in every direction, connecting this whole swamp. Your problem is you've been disconnected for too long. Disconnected from the people who love you, and disconnected from yourself.
I know where Korra is! Yeah! I can't believe it! I saw Janora, Iki, and Milo. They're here!
Hopefully they're here to take you home.
Mm-hmm. Is Toph gonna go with them, or is she gonna stay here? I love the entrances they get to make with those suits.
Oh, we missed you so much, Korra.
I missed you so much, too. How did you find me all the way out here?
Janora sensed your energy.
But we never would have been here if it weren't for Iki.
I never would have stormed off and found those soldiers if it weren't for Milo.
I was trying to toughen up these ladies, but I guess it was a team effort.
I love your hair.
It's so you.
I'm so sorry. This is Milo, Janora, and Iki.
Your grandpa was a real pain in my butt.
Cranky, old, blind. You must be tough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like this one.
Kuvira is taking over the Earth Kingdom.
You have to stop her.
I'm not the Avatar I used to be. I can't even go into the Avatar state.
Please, Korra.
The world needs you back.
All right. I'm ready.
I'm not bending it out of you. You gotta do this on your own.
She already told you that. Get to it, girl.
Close your eyes. Clear your mind. And don't freak out like last time.
Stop yelling at her.
Find the metal. Let it move through your body. Release the fear.
There you go, girl. Good job.
Well done, Korra.
Yay!
Is back in business.
I feel so much lighter.
I bet.
Thank you so much for helping me. I'd like to give you a hug now, if that's okay with you.
All right. You earned it.
Okay. I thought Toph was gonna play a prank on her or something.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Oh. Sorry, I'm having a hard time because I really want Toph to be reunited with Sue and Lynn. Just be happy with what you got. Okay. Okay, so Toph, She's still tough. She's still tough. I thought maybe like was kind of like is she just like exiling herself here? Is she being enlightened? I'm still not quite sure. It definitely seemed like it seems like she like finds people annoying, but at the same time, like still finds it fun to mess with them. So just like she's like, finally peace and quiet, but then she's also like, I got to throw you around in the mud and that's fun. I enjoy Toph so much, whether she is young or she is old, and the fact that she was like whooping Korra's butt and she's like, and I'm an old lady, and was like, ha ha. I love that about her because one, I mean, she does take things serious, especially when she needs to, but like her personality like really just shines through everything. Like her way of teaching is so unique and different, but it's so tough. It's not just even like just like tough love. It's just like I'm not gonna go easy on you. Like that's not what Toph does, and she didn't. And I think Korra, like, I didn't think that it was gonna be like a Yoda, like a kind old Jedi master, but I think maybe Korra thought maybe she was going to get like a little bit of like an enlightening herself, or like something where like things were happening all the time, and she was either getting her butt kicked or nothing was going on at all. I liked Toph taking her to the banyan tree and like her kind of connecting spiritually to that again. I was wondering like whether or not like Jinora could actually like connect to the spirit world, because I'm used to Aang sitting down, meditating, avatar state, going to the spirit world. And I kept like waiting for Jinora's like arrows to like light up. And I keep forgetting that she's not an avatar, and that was very specific to Aang being the avatar. So I was just like, can she connect to the spirit world? Is she? Like, it seems like she's just like sitting there in silence. So I wasn't sure if she was struggling to connect with the spirit world, but what really, she was just struggling to connect to Korra. And Korra's still having some of the poison left in her body. And that like, yeah, like it just like kind of kept her, I don't want to say disabled because I hate that word in this sense, but it was almost like chemotherapy, where it was dosing her with this poison that was keeping her just sick enough that she couldn't connect to the avatar state. But then also like, Toph like pointing out that like, Unalaq and Aman and Zahir, like what they wanted were all good things, like freedom and balance and connection to the spirit world. And they just like took it too far. And I think that that's kind of like everyday life. If something is too an extreme, it's too much. It's an overwhelm, and it can be corrupted. And most of the time it was by force. And you see that with Kuvira, that she's doing things by force because she wants things like, I don't want to say that like, I get that having royalty, having a prince or a queen in place, that it just like kind of gives you this figurehead that does nothing for the people, and she wants to do things for the people, but she wants to do it by force, and like that's not gonna always fly. And definitely having Korra back, Korra and her, I think, kind of have the same attitude a little bit, where they want to like really force things to happen. So I really see them butting heads, and I like look forward to it. I feel like Korra might get her butt kicked the first face off, but maybe the second one she'll be ready. Whew, so much happened in these two just so much happened, so much. And it wasn't just with Korra and Toph. A lot of like Korra facing her fears and letting go of that is like really huge. It does make her lighter. Getting the poison out of her body and being able to metal bend that out of her body was amazing. But then, you have Bolin and Mako that are now at odds with each other because, of course, not that Mako wanted to follow the king. Like I was kind of like with Mako, it's like, well, neither one of them are really that great of an idea. Like there's got to be somebody else that can handle this. And I don't think Sue is necessarily the answer. And I think her staying out of the conflict that was happening in the Earth Kingdom was probably the right move for Zaofu. But maybe, definitely it's a power grab for Kuvira. But like having this doofus king in place, or this, dictator, none of those choices are really that great. And I'm with Mako on that. And I know Bolin wants to believe in the cause. He wants to believe in Kuvira. He wants to think that the things that he's been doing has been the right thing to do and doing right by the people. And I think he started getting a little bit of that doubt. And, faced with it, like, he still wants to, like, maybe be with Kuvira to, like, maybe once we, like do this, like, it'll make a big difference. It'll be a big change, and it won't be like this dictatorship. And you could tell he was struggling with the politics of it. And he knows Mako's, like, kind of right, but also he still thinks that, like, what he was doing, even though, like, I think even Kuvira thinks what she's doing is the right thing. It's by force. It's not the best thing overall. There's no longevity with that. It's not sustainable. You can't constantly force people to do one thing or another and think that it's going to uphold. It won't. And then, of course, I don't know what's happening with Varric and the tree root. It was funny because, like, Toph was talking about that, about being able to see everybody and see everything, be able to see, like, Sue and Lynn and what was going on with the world. And I thought she was going to, like, be told that there's airbenders. And, like, she's just like, no, I already know. News network on the ground. But then, like, Varric has this, like, spirit tree root thing. And I don't know what he's doing with that. And I want to know more about that. And then they didn't touch on it. I was like, dang it. Like, they ended that episode and then, like, nothing on what Varric's doing. And there's more Varric, and I think there's going to be more Varric in this season, which I'm fine with because it's not an overwhelming thing, but he's always in the corner of somebody who can help him, like, either not, like, he doesn't want to be a president or a king or somebody in charge, but he always wants to have that person in his corner helping him either bankroll the thing that he wants to do or, like, allow him to be kind of like this evil inventor. Not even evil. Evil's a strong word. Varric is he's a conundrum. I enjoy him. I really do. Oh man. And, Kuvira doing the power grab, kind of like, dethroning the soon-to-be king. I guess he was never king, he was prince. Well, no, he got his earring pinned on him. Which, again, I don't think he'd be a great leader. And it was very much, I don't know if it's just the way that they were dressed, it was the way he was dancing, it was the way he was acting. It was very Kuzco from Emperor's New Groove, who was not a great emperor. He very much was like, I want to have fun all the time. And it's just like, oh, like, the peasants, like, I need to talk to these people, and, like, I'm in charge of everything, and it's very annoying. And I feel like that's kind of like what the king would be going through, is that, like, he'd be like, I have to deal with everyday life. Oh, I don't want to do that. I think he's a safer option for freedom. Because definitely Kuvira is not on the side of freedom. She's on the side of do what I tell you to, and I'll let you feel free. It's dangerous. Although I'm very, gosh, the thing between her and Sue, and I don't know when that came about because it felt like it was out of nowhere, but 3 years have gone by. And Kuvira was really upset that Sue didn't do anything, that Zaofu did not come to help the Earth Kingdom. And, I get her wanting to help the Earth Kingdom. And, like, her heart's in the right place, but the way she goes about it is too much and it's too extreme. It's curious. I want to say that I don't like Kuvira. I don't like what Kuvira is doing, but I like her as a character. It's kind of like Zahir or Aman, where it's just like you don't want to like them, but you know what they're doing and their heart is the right thing, but they're just going about it the wrong way. So I'm just like, I'm entertained by her. I really am. But her, like, crushing, like, the metal and, like, saying, like, we're closing off the borders and we're keeping people out. That sounds very familiar as well. And, like, that's why Iki was arrested. I was like, she's allowed to be, like, anywhere, like, as far as I know, like, it wasn't illegal. There wasn't no trespassing signs up, but they still were, like, taking her in. I'm looking forward to what Kuvira is bringing us, in the sense of, I'm sure I will be shocked and appalled by how she does it. But again, I know her heart is pretty much in the right place. I don't know if it is a power grab or if it's, I don't know, TBD when it comes to her. Like I said, I like her as a character. I don't like the way she goes about things. And you know, like I feel like our loving soft Bolin might rub off on her maybe a little bit. I don't know. I'm hoping so, but she's formidable, so I don't really. I have all these hopes. I don't think any of this is actually going to happen. Okay, so now we left Toph in the swamp. I'm kind of bummed about that. I wanted her to be reunited with Sue and Lynn. Because now that Sue and Lynn kind of have a relationship again, I mean, obviously Toph like keeps tabs on them, so she knows that they're okay. I mean, if Kuvira is going for Zaofu, then maybe Toph will know that, and I don't know what Toph can do from the swamp. Like if Toph sees Zaofu being threatened, I would hope that if she has a way to connect to that she can somehow help them. I don't know. Now that we've had Toph, I want Toph back, and I want more of her. I am not satisfied with the amount of Toph we have received. We had none of it at all, and now I'm like, I want it all. I want more. But you know, the fact that Kuvira is headed for Zaofu, and you know, she needs to conquer Zaofu, and I don't know, because she grew up there. She probably has friends there. She probably has people who follow her who like want what she wants. And I mean, obviously people that were close to Sue couldn't trust because of Zahir. And now I don't know what to expect, because there could be people that will turn on Sue at Zaofu. There might be people that will fight Kuvira, and I think that that's probably going to be the hardest thing for both of them to kind of go through, because that's Kuvira's home. So like, you know, hurting the people there, not great. And Sue is defending this thing that she built herself, that, you know, she created, and, you know, obviously she doesn't want it taken away, but like she also doesn't want her people harmed. So I feel like that's going to come to a head, and it's going to be pretty brutal. Really looking forward to it. And it's so funny how Toph like said that Sue and Lynn weren't really great at metal bending. It's literally what they do. Sue built an entire city, and Lynn has been running a police force of metal benders. Like, Toph, manage your expectations, girl. She's so rough. She's so hard on people. I enjoy it as long as it's not me, but like I like kind of see it and I'm like, that stings. But guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to these episodes, they will be available on my Patreon, and up to 4 episodes early. That is 2 reactions. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Like, what did you think of Toph's lesson with Korra? Because I enjoyed it. Did you guys like having this Toph back? Because I certainly did. And, you know, like her just kind of being like, oh, you avatars are so whiny. It's only her second one. Like... I just enjoy her so much. I want to see her back. But it was really nice to even have her in this period. And, you know, it was nice having the 3 kids go on a journey together. Now, like, I like Milo, but I feel like I kind of get a little tired of him being bossy pants Milo all the time, and him kind of like tearing down his sisters a lot. And, I mean, he builds himself up, but like, I'm kind of like, hey, dude, let's maybe chill. But like I enjoy those kids, and it's so funny because I didn't really, it's not that I even didn't like them. It's always been Milo. Milo's always been my issue. And I think him being like kind of like an older kid and really wanting to take charge of something is great. He still kind of has the fart bending thing. Like he loves to throw those toots around. But like, you know, he could be a little bit nicer to his sisters. He threw away food that his mom made. Like, what's wrong with that kid? Like, and then he's like getting sick on berries. Like, his survival instincts suck. But guys, come back here for the next couple episodes. I'm really enjoying season 4. Of course, I'm gonna love it because Toph's here. But like, where it's going in the future is a little scary with Kuvira and her eyes fixed on Zaofu, and I'm actually really excited to see how that goes down, because I'm sure it'll be brutal. There might be sad parts, but it'll probably also be amazing because it'll be Metalbender v Metalbender. Looking forward to that. So guys, come back here for the next couple episodes, and in the meantime, I'll see ya.